What's up, guys? It's TJ. You're watching CarnivalSpirits, and thought I'd talk about the current sexual harassment lawsuits filed against Psychopathic Records by their own publicist. Everyone's been talking about it. The Young Turks, Conan O'Brien, all the haters. And, it just occurred to me that we don't really know the story. I don't know who this publicist is, but the environment that she has been working in for years is pretty well known to be not your normal, typical 9 to 5 type work environment. So some of her claims may be valid. I mean, Dan Diamond does have a video called Dirty Girls where it's like they pull some Hitchcock maneuvers, but they want you to think it's one long shot, continuous, and Mikey Clark's in it. Shit's pretty brutal. So he does seem like the type of motherfucker who would give a vagina tightener or a dildo as a birthday present. But at the same time, Juggalo family and the whole moral code that I think is the thread that holds together this Juggalo subculture. Whereas, we all agree that it's not right to beat women. It's not right to, Violent J has made songs, talking about bullies. But I always think back to Chris Rock being interviewed on stage for this, film festival, talking about how everyone wants to say how we should get rid of bullies, but if it wasn't for bullies, then we would have no fucking comedians, because every comedian was pushed to be funny by living through, anyways, my point is that ICP are who they are because of who they were, and absolutely, they've been growing and getting bigger and hiring more people. And I understand, I guess, that not everybody agrees with the business decisions that are made. Clearly, Twisted are in that camp, and they're glad that their names aren't mentioned in this huge lawsuit. But we don't know what's true and what isn't. I'm feeling like if it was somebody like Samantha Bruce who was filing against Psychopathic, it would be a different story. But Psychopathic denies the allegations, and at the end of the day, this is just one of many lawsuits that are being brought against ICP and company. That whole Midnight Syndicate fiasco, and apparently vendors aren't getting paid from the gatherings, so shit's all fucked up, absolutely. And I think at the end of the day, even haters don't want to see Psychopathic fold and not produce music anymore. It's become such a huge part of so many people's lives, and I feel like Psychopathic has been making baby steps towards bettering themselves as far as their messages and respect towards women particularly. Reminds me of how the Beastie Boys came out with that whole, flip of the script when they did the... it wasn't Hello Nasty, it was Ill Communication, right? Where they said the disrespect to women has got to go, and in certain ways, ICP has absolutely, without a doubt, completely changed directions with the grunt of their anger and whatnot. So where it used to be just downtrodden and disrespected scrubs, underprivileged, inner city type shit, raging against the establishment and the Deep South racism. Now they've branched out into Boondocks being, wicked Deep South, scarecrow or whatever, and now even with Big Hoodoo, who kind of captures that South African hoodoo. But I guess my point with this whole video is that even motherfucking the King of Pop lived the better part of his life in court battles over alleged pedophilia, and he still maintained his innocence. And today, we don't even give a fuck about that. We only want to fucking hang his own doctor for killing the motherfucker now. I mean, as a culture, we love to raise our stars up, and we love to tear them down even fast. We're all a bunch of crabs in a fucking barrel. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. I mean, it's still breaking news, but at the same time, I don't really particularly know if if this is going to affect ICP's music. If it does, I would suspect, my intuition tells me that it's going to affect their music in a positive way, meaning they're probably getting a huge reality check as far as living the life, and maybe there'll be a new fire under ICP's ass, or under Violent J's ass, to better himself and to fix these problems in his own company. I don't know if it's Billy Bill or just Dan Diamond, or if it's the whole hatchet that needs to see some changes. But changes cannot be avoided, and I'm not jumping off the fucking roller coaster ride, for one. So it's going to be interesting to see where the ups and downs are going to bring us. All right, that's my rant. I'm Beastmaster. See it. Wouldn't want to be it.